All right, so we're going to do another video where we learn how to memorize a verse. I just wrote this down. This is the next verse on my mission, I suppose, to memorize all the Navigator's first set of verses. So we haven't done the new one in a while. So I've been slacking off. So today we're going to do this one. This is Romans 12:1. So again, you put the reference on this side, and then when you flip it, you have the verse on this side so that you can just flip back and forth. Maybe next time we'll go over how these are written, because I didn't put the rest of the stuff on here. This appears just, I don't know. I liked the idea of having the set. This is the Live the New Life set, and this section is Obedience to Christ. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to memorize Romans 12:1 together. And the Navigator style is to say the reference, say the verse, and then finish by saying the reference again. So Romans 12:1, and I memorize in the ESV. You can memorize in pretty much whatever version you like. I would recommend a word-for-word literal translation. I think you'll get the best out of that. So Romans 12:1, and then we flip it over and read it. And it says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Then, Romans 12:1. So, again, I am doing this live with you. I have not worked on this. I just wrote this down. So, we're memorizing this at the same time. I suppose you're memorizing after me, but this is live time. I'm not going to cut and edit this. This is just going to be the same take all the way through until the verse is memorized. So, Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God. I think that's where I'm going to start. So, Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers. Romans 12:1. Okay? Romans 12:1, look at it. I appeal to you, therefore, brother. I don't know if I said therefore. Okay, so Romans 12:1, I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes and see if I can do it. So, Romans 12:1, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers. Romans 12:1. And then I'm going to look at it. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers. Yes. Okay, so we're going to keep going. We're going to add a phrase. By the mercies of God. Okay, very good. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God. Okay, that's how we're appealing. So I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God. Okay, so Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God. Romans 12:1. Hopefully, let me see. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God. Great. Okay, can you say it? Let's see. No prompts. Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God. Is it plural? By the mercies of God. Romans 12:1. It is plural. Mercies of God. Okay, very good. So the next section, I guess it's still all one sentence. So it says, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice. To present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Okay. We're presenting our bodies by the mercies of God. Okay. Put it all together for you. Oh, there we go. Romans 12:1. Oh, is it I present to you? I appeal. It's I appeal. Okay. Ooh, I almost forgot. Or I did forget. Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, brothers. Or no. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Romans 12:1. Yes, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Okay, good. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Okay, great. Okay, so why are we doing this? Oh, no, it's still part of this. Okay, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice. There's three things. A living sacrifice, holy, and acceptable to God. Okay, very good. Okay, when you're memorizing scripture, when you're studying scripture, when you're reading scripture, if there's the object of the sentence or the verse, and there's a list, man, look at the list and see what does it actually mean. Here we have, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present what? Your bodies. Your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, and acceptable to God. So that's our list. A living sacrifice, holy, and acceptable to God. All right, that'd be our next section. Okay, Romans, I'm just going to close my eyes. I know this seems really silly on a video, so I'm just going to do it. Romans 12:1. Flip the card. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, is it blameless? Nope, acceptable to God. Okay, I forgot the list. As a living sacrifice, holy, and acceptable to God. Great, that's our list. Okay, Romans 12:1. All right, here we go. Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, brothers. Nope. I'm going to do that every time now. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. That's our list. Oh, I don't think it was in focus. There we go. It's a problem if I close my eyes. I can't see if it's in focus. Okay. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. Romans 12:1. Don't forget, Romans 12:1. All right. Now, before we finish it, I just want to talk through why we're doing it this way. I think that by memorizing it in phrases or chunks or segments or however you want to think about it, it creates building blocks. And if you've ever played with Legos or any sort of building system, every time you have a block done and you put another block on it, you can just stick them all together and it'll be kind of weak. If you move it, it might break. But if you stagger them, they'll interlock and it's a lot stronger. I think that if you memorize verses and you make them in segments, those segments can interlock with each other and be a lot stronger. Which is why I'm making a big deal about a list is three things, or the I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present yourself. Nope, your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God. By doing all these pieces, it's going to make a way that you can interlock your blocks together. Okay, so let's finish up. We have one more phrase. Which is your spiritual worship? Say it with me. Romans 12:1. Okay, ready? We can do this. We can do this, guys. Here we go. Romans 12:1. Is it in focus for you? I really hope so. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Romans 12:1. Okay. I'll put it on the screen. I guess I guess I'll just highlight or something if I missed it. To present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual. I think I did it. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, always do it again because, yep, you probably need it. I do. All right, here we go. Romans 12:1. Get your focus for you. Okay. I appeal to you, brothers. Nope, no. Therefore, I appeal. Oh dear. The realities of doing this live. I appeal to you. Oh, I appeal to you. Therefore, there we go. Okay. It's really important to know, like, memorizing verses can be really difficult, but God made your brain. He made it to where you can do this. It's worth the struggle. It's worth actually putting in the effort. So we can do this. Here we go. Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Romans 12:1. There we go. I think we did it. All right. One more rep because you can always do more. Here we go. Romans 12:1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Romans 12:1. All right. All right, if you memorized the verse, please put it in the comments so I can cheer you on. If you're memorizing another verse, let me know. If you want help memorizing other verses or tips and tricks on how to memorize more than one verse at a time, let me know. I can make videos on that. I love doing that too. I need to get better at doing more of those, so that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, that's a great option. Would you guys like to see what it looks like to memorize several verses in a row instead of just a single verse? Because that might be kind of fun, because I do a little bit different method for that. Okay. Congratulations on memorizing another verse. You're doing great. So we got 2 of them down. So keep it up.